Hey, my name is Justin, and I wanted to talk to you today about kind of a silly topic about this video game that I play. It's called Dota, which stands for Defense of the Ancients. And it's a kind of a video game that's gone through a lot of revisions. It actually started out a long time ago as a mod to this old, old now video game called Warcraft 3, and eventually became so much more popular than the original game Warcraft 3 that Blizzard, the people who made Warcraft 3, gave the Dota people the whole source code, and we're like, here you go. We don't want to have to deal with this. And now nobody plays Warcraft 3, but you can fill whole stadiums with people to watch these big tournaments for Dota. So it's this big esports game, and I'm really quite bad at it, kind of embarrassingly bad. Like all of the people that I know who play are so much better than me. It actually makes it hard to kind of play with my friends, my real life friends, because they're so much better than me. There's no game that I can play that would be fair that included both me and them. Um, One of the interesting things that I've just kind of learned from playing this game is something about building online communities. Because Dota's a team game, it's always five versus five. And you would just expect on the internet, anytime you have like people playing together, that it would be really toxic and just kind of, the cesspool of of hatred that the internet is. And there's definitely some of that in Dota, but a lot less than I was anticipating. And that's been really interesting to observe and try to figure out why. And I don't think it's because the Dota people are actually kind of like nicer or better people than anybody else on the internet. But the game has just these small incentives to not be a giant asshole. Um, Other players can report you, and then there's like, mechanisms to like prevent abusive reporting and that sort of thing. Really kind of little things. But what has struck me is that like this stupid video game that I play has better community management systems than like Facebook or a lot of dating apps or that sort of thing. Um, and I don't know, it just says something about the state of the internet, doesn't it, and the state of games that that we can sort of do something to prevent harassment and that sort of thing in this dumb video game. But whereas on the internet, it's just everywhere. So that's what I've learned from playing this game.